Hello everyone, welcome back to another review. So today we're going to be doing David's Tea's Butterfly Jasmine. This is a green tea that has been a core tea of David's Tea for about, I don't even know how many years. It has been a core tea for quite some time. Yeah, I think it's $14.98 per 50 grams now, or $16.98 per 50 grams. I do know the last time I checked it was 14, so I don't know if the price has changed, but I just have a little bag right here. So it is a green tea. It says this rare reserve tea is like no other jasmine. The delicately scented leaves are hand-shaped in the form of small butterflies. Ingredients are Chinese green tea from the Fujian province, scented with jasmine flowers. Okay, so this is the tea. It's very, very, very delicate and very beautiful. Let me see if I can brighten this up and zoom in. Okay, let's brighten this up. Okay, so these tea leaves are hand rolled per tea leaf, if that makes sense. So it's extremely delicate and they are hand rolled. You can see that it's kind of twisted around to kind of keep the tea leaf in place. But that is our beautiful tea leaf. And there it is right there. So yeah, that's probably why this tea is more on the pricier side, just because of how delicate and how specific and how much work is put into this tea, which is completely understandable. This tea, it smells like pure jasmine and green tea. Like, you don't smell anything else but those two, obviously. But in my opinion, jasmine teas can go really good or they can go very, very bad, depending on how you make it. So jasmine teas can be a hit or miss with some people. I personally love jasmine teas, jasmine anything. I love jasmine, and I know some people hate it. This tea is very, I wouldn't say it's very finicky when it comes to steep time and temperature. So I steep this at a green tea temperature for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I do have traditional teas from Taiwan that are jasmine green tea, and I only steep those for maybe 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes max. So when I saw that the steep time was 3.5 on this one, I kind of got me iffy, but I still did it just for the sake of this video. Jasmine can be very, 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 very easy to burn. So that is the crucial tip here. When doing jasmine, you can get it wrong or you can get it right. I usually brew my jasmine green teas for 2 minutes and then 3 minutes max. So I stick to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Sometimes when I make it, it does get like a slight zing of bitterness, which it's fine with. I'm fine. I could still drink it. But it's hard to get it right on par. So 3 minutes is my max when it comes to any jasmine green tea. Any green tea in general. 3 minutes is usually what I steep it at, just to get the proper amount without burning it, without over steeping, making it bitter, making it sour, making it gross. That is the temperature that I steep it at. So I just made it hot here in my little regular boring old Nordic mug. So I'm gonna have a taste. Okay, so this jasmine is very similar to the other jasmines that I've had, other jasmine teas. This jasmine tea, though, it kind of reminds me of butter sencha. If you guys have not tried butter sencha from David's Tea, it's pretty good. It's a sencha tea and it's extremely creamy. Like, I'm saying, it's extremely creamy. I have not done a review on this on butter sencha yet, just because I've not gotten my hands on it, but I have had it before. And that kind of reminds me of this. This is kind of like a butter jasmine green tea. This green tea is creamy and buttery. It's a creamy, buttery jasmine tea, whereas other jasmine teas that I've had, it's not, it's kind of just like straight jasmine you taste with the green tea, whereas this one is kind of like creaming on your mouth or creaming on your tongue, whereas other ones are kind of like bold jasmine tasting. That's all you taste in the tea. This one, it has a creamy start to finish when you sip the tea, which is why this tea is one of my personal favorites. So this is one of my favorites this is one of my favorite green teas from David's Tea. I always use my rewards on this because it is quite expensive and it does kind of rank up the price if you were to get a bunch of it. Weight wise, you know what, you get a good amount for 50 grams. These tea leaves are pretty light, but you do get a good amount for 50 grams when you do purchase this in store or online. So it's not like you're going to be shot out of like 4 butterfly leaves if you get 50 grams. Like, no, you will get a good amount of tea with this tea. So I enjoy this tea very much. I know a lot of people also enjoy this tea if they end up steeping it right. Would I repurchase this tea? Yes. Would I stock up? If it was on sale and retiring, I probably would. Maybe 200 to 300 grams I'd stock up. Rating out of 10. So I'm going to give it another sip just to make sure. You know what? This is the nicest, one of the nicest jasmine teas I've ever had. It's just so delicate, smooth, buttery, and because of that, this is gonna get a 7 out of 10. I enjoy this one a lot. I like to make it into lattes, iced lattes, anything like that. Making it into an iced latte would just make it 10 times creamier, which is even better in my opinion. But yeah, that was my review on David C's Butterfly Jasmine. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I personally enjoy this one a lot. I know a lot of people on the group also do. So let me know what you guys think of this tea, and thank you so much for watching.